Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today I'm happy to bring you pros versus pros, plural. That's right, we have the best from Sandstorm facing off against the best from Nova. Today's lineup is going to be top pro kicker, who is playing the account on the bottom of your screen. It is the current #1 player, at least at the time of this recording, Ahmed Gamil. We also have Salih and the sniper from Sandstorm against Jigsawqt, Cutie, Batman, and Ace representing Nova Esports. So this ought to be a really good matchup here. If you guys like this format, let me know and I'll certainly continue to do it. Maybe a rematch, maybe with different and new clans. It could be something really exciting to have here as our own private CWA tournament. Who knows, maybe we'll even bet real money on these games. I don't know, maybe that's my dirty degenerate gambler coming out, but either way, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Now let me describe quickly the format. It's gonna be really simple. We like to keep it simple here, again, on CWA Mobile Gaming. What we're going to do today is best of 5, only one rule. Every player must at least play one match on both sides or they're disqualified. So basically, the first 3 matches will be all of the players, and then after that, if it goes past 3 matches, hopefully it will, then the players can decide who they want to put on deck, okay? So here we go. First matchup here, we have Jigsawqt representing Nova at the top, and Ahmed on the bottom here representing Sandstorm. Again, Ahmed is actually a pro top kicker, and he is a really good bait player. It looks like he's playing the 2 minion bait variation with so a lot of air bait, a lot of arrow bait here. Obviously Jigsawqt doesn't look like he's playing arrows in this deck. Jigsawqt in his own right is playing a really interesting deck. By the way guys, I'll list all the decks in the description below. Maybe I'll just post a link to all of the decks in the description below. I can do that now. So if you want to try any of these decks, certainly do so. These are the pros. Best decks here, you better believe it, and we're gonna probably see some interesting decks and along with some old favorites. So right now it's pretty much, tied up, almost perfectly tied up. So minor poison countering that minor poison from Jigsawqt. We have minor poison with the cannon cart stopping or at least mitigating some of the damage, but that left tower takes about half HP off of it. It looks like Ahmed's going to go ahead and let this minor poison go to the right tower here, so he does not defend at all. He loses a lot of the HP off that left tower, but his minions do connect, so things are once again tied. But oh, that zap! It looks like the miners and minions on the left tower are going to take it down, and a good defense there on the bottom by ProTipsKicker. 15 seconds left. Is it going to be enough time for Jigsawqt to connect? He needs to get a minor poison down. Is it going to be enough time? He's cycling. He has bats. He has cannon cart coming down the lane with Ice Golem. Here comes the miner. Only 3 seconds left. Oh, the log comes down. Is he going to? No! Oh, wow. That was a close one to start things off, guys. Only 77 HP, and that log was just a half a second away from reaching that right tower to tie things up. That was close. GG. Kara, we have a couple spectators, both from Nova and from Sandstorm, kind of watching in here, getting the early results. But the second match, we're going to hop right into it. The sniper at the top representing Sandstorm, and Ace at the bottom representing Nova, who is down 0-1 at this point. So Ace starts off with a knight in the back, the sniper with an Ice Golem in the back, and then a pump. So Ice Golem and pump, he's probably playing a 3 musketeer deck, I would assume. And Ace is probably playing bait by the rocket there. So it's funny, you can often tell the more of these matches that you watch, or of course if you're a pro player, which I'm certainly not, you'll start to notice just the first 2 cards, you can often tell what deck they're playing. So a really good miner in there to try to snipe that princess, but a good defense there by Ace, even better defense. He's able to protect the princess with the Goblin gang, and then he's able to cycle back to that knight just in the nick of time to stop that bandit from reaching the tower. And ooh, a misplay there by the sniper, and that was a bad play with those minions because he has princess in rotation here. So princess is totally going to negate that minion horde, and that minion horde was utterly wasted there pretty much. So here comes the miner again, trying to snipe that princess. He does get the princess down, but he also has to use a zap against the princess. Now the sniper, you guys probably recognize him. He's the perennial top 10 on ladder, a really good ladder player. Today he's going to try to prove that he's also a really good tournament level standard player, Ace already having proven that long since ago. So here we go here. Ace needs this win for Nova here to be up, and there's the Three Musketeers. We called it, guys. By the way, this is my favorite deck in the game right now that Sniper's playing, and look at that rocket, precision rocket there by Ace, taking out 2 of the Musketeers and hitting that left tower. Meanwhile, Princess and Ice Spirit clear up that solo Musketeer in the right lane. Now, if you're playing the Three Musketeer deck against a bait deck, such as Sniper against Ace here, you can see Sniper's trying to do this, but you really have to take advantage of Minion Horde. A Minion Horde against, if you're playing any deck with Minion Horde against a bait player, that's going to be your strongest weapon by far. So what you have to do is try to either catch your opponent with Princess out of cycle and then punish with Minion Horde immediately at the bridge, or in some kind of combination with whatever else you have in hand, a miner, or you need to snipe that Princess, or at least redirect her with the miner, face her in the opposite direction, and then immediately punish with the Minion Horde. And you can see the Sniper just hasn't been able to do that. The Musketeer is going to get a few shots in on the right tower, but 2 Princesses for Ace, and that left tower is within rocket range. He goes ahead and he throws that Goblin Barrel in the center to cycle to the rocket, and there's the rocket to finish off the game, guys. With only 5 seconds left, it does not matter here. The Sniper's not going to be able to get any significant damage against those towers, and there we go. It's now 1-1 Nova and Sandstorm. This is going to be so good, guys. All right. So 1-1, well played. So far, people have been pretty much behaving. I thought this was going to be really BM heavy. We'll see, though. There's a long way to go, and Batman just did like a Nova OP responding to Karar's Sandstorm OP earlier in the chat. So things are getting a little bit salty. Maybe this is the match. Batman representing Nova at the top, and Salih representing Sandstorm at the bottom. Now, Salih, I'll be honest, no offense to him, but I had not heard of him up until today. But the way that the Sniper and the way that ProTipsKicker were talking about him, they were making it sound like he was like necessary for their team. Like they want Salih 100%. So maybe he's their secret weapon. I'm sure he has a reputation, but I just can't. I don't know everybody in the community. Okay. Anyway, you can see he's playing a giant deck, and he ends up connecting there on the right tower with 4 or 5 hits from that giant, and he does connect as well with the Bandit on the left tower there. So a good start here for Salih. But Batman is, we'll see the last 2 cards in his deck. What could Batman be playing as the last 2 cards? We haven't really seen a win condition necessarily. I expect a miner because of the rest of the deck. What is the other card? We'll have to see. Anyway, Salih is playing that giant miner 2 minion deck, and he has like a little bit of a twist to it with the 2 legendaries on top of the miner in the Bandit and the Night Witch. So interesting deck choice here by Salih. And there's one of the cards, guys. It is a Pekka. So it looks like a Pekka control deck played by Batman, which is going to actually work in his favor here against this the giant in the right lane. Meanwhile, he drops the poison on that Minion Horde. A very nice poison there. Takes out 5 of the 6 minions there, and then uses a Zap and E-Wiz to finish off the remaining 4 minions from that last survivor of the Horde and another minions. And now we have a Pekka and Goblins coming in the right lane, going to contend with a Bandit and Night Witch here in the right. Let's see if we can get that Pekka to the tower. Nice zap there. Oh, Salih's forced to play the giant. He did not want to do that there. He plays the giant. The Pekka's going to take down this giant here, or at least almost take down the giant. Giant's not going to be able to tank too long for these minions, and that was a good E-Wiz play along with the Bandit. The E-Wiz redirected the the Bandit. What was even the action's going too fast for me. Anyway, the E-Wiz protecting himself with the Bandit using the redirection there. Now it's basically, wow, Batman got a lot of damage on that push on that right tower. There's his miner, and he's going to drop that poison. There it is. The minions will go down. He's, again, Salih's forced to use the giant here to kite that Bandit into the left lane. Meanwhile, a Bandit comes in the right lane. E-Wiz is there to intercept in the right for Batman. Now it's going to be go time here. Batman only needs a poison miner to finish this off. Doesn't even need the poison, but he will use it because he has it in hand. So poison's going to finish off that right tower. Batman's going to get the win, and Nova is going to pick up the victory there. And there's the BM. There's the BM. So Salih gave an early kind of good game, I think. and Batman returned by some vicious BM at the end of the match there. So now things are getting salty. GG, way to be classy. All right, so moving into the next match here, it's 2-1 right now, Nova, if I can spell it correctly here. 2-1 Nova, and let's move into the what could be the decisive match if Jigsawqt can pick up this victory here. So in order for Sandstorm to win at this point, they have to have the reverse sweep. So Nova goes ahead and nominates Jigsawqt to play, and Ahmed, aka ProTipsKicker, will play for Sandstorm here. So again, it looks like Ahmed's coming out with some sort of a bait deck, I guess. Oh, the Mega Knight. So the first three cards are Miner, Goblin Gang, Mega Knight, and Zap. Played by ProTipsKicker, and Jigsawqt plays the Pump along with the Mega Minion, Minions, Bandit, and Goblins. So interesting to see what these guys have for the rest of their decks here. So here it comes, Mega Minion on that Mega Knight. Mega Knight gets a lot of damage on that right tower, though, for ProTipsKicker, and flashing the sad faces is Ahmed at this point. He knows that he has a pretty big lead here, but the Bandit does charge and make contact with the right tower. Minions coming behind it, ticking away at that right tower. Jigsawqt is mad, flashing the angry faces, and ProTipsKicker can't help but to laugh. Honestly, Jigsawqt shouldn't be too mad here. I'd say he definitely has the, well, he has the capability, certainly, to come back here. He does the smart thing there, I think, and drops the Pump. Now he just has to be ready for this onslaught in the left lane, trying to punish him as ProTipsKicker. A good Mega Minion there to intercept those minions from the Minion Horde, and he really mitigates any heavy damage onto the left tower, and he protects the Pump even more importantly. So that was actually a good exchange there for Jigsawqt. So now all Jigsawqt has to do here is just kind of stay the course, defend. We still don't know what his last two cards are. Okay, a Mega Knight of his own. So Mega Knight is going to be played in the right lane here. Interesting move. This could be a monster push. What is Jigsawqt's last card? It's going to be Mega Knight versus Mega Knight here. It's a Pekka! Oh man, a Pekka in the right lane. Pekka's gonna be a great counter to the opposing Mega Knight. Now he plays minions, just has to do some work here, keep piling on the troops. This could be a 3-crown here, guys, for Jigsawqt. Here it comes, a big mass of troops gonna totally wreck that right tower. And here comes the Minion Horde, but there's a Pekka, a Mega Knight, a Mega Minion, more minions. Oh my gosh, is this gonna take it down? I think so. This might be a 3-crown, this might be GG. No, I stand corrected. It's not. All right, so the King Tower is down to 956. At this point, Jigsawqt, here comes a okay, he uses Mega Knight to defend against that Goblin Barrel, misses the Goblin Barrel with the Mega Knight, unfortunately. I'm not sure in hindsight, I mean, easy for me to say, but I'm not sure in hindsight that defending that left tower was a great idea. You can see with 1 second left, he ends up getting it down anyway. I think maybe at that point, Jigsawqt should have just given the left tower and going all out for that 3-crown, but I don't know. I am certainly, again, not the pro here. Jigsawqt, one of the best players in the world, repping Lebanon. All right, here we come. Goblin Barrel on the right tower, gonna not defend that Goblin Barrel, or a very late defense there, instead going for the Gusto with the Mega Knight and the minions in the center, in the pocket, but he does not connect. Not looking good all of a sudden, although a little bit of chip damage on the King Tower. So 744 on that King Tower, 636 on the right tower. There it is, guys. I don't know. A zap and 106 damage left. That's going to take a poison alone, and poison will finish off the job there. ProTipsKicker comes from behind and ties things up 2-2. That can only mean one thing, guys. The next match is going to be do or die. 2-2. This is going all the way to the 5th game. Nova nominates Ace to play for them, and Sandstorm nominates Salih to play for them. This is the point where you guys should pause your video, go to the comments, and type who you think is going to win. Are you Team Nova or Team Sandstorm? Do you got Ace or do you got Salih here? So here we go. Mega Minion played on that Bandit. Pretty good defense there by Salih. A good zap, though, by Ace. Getting some real good value there, hitting that Mega Minion so he doesn't have to defend on the other side of the arena. Also hitting the tower, also hitting the pump. That was a nice little zap. One hit actually with the Mega Minion. I stand corrected. And now let's see what they do here. Salih opts to pump up again. Ace is going to have to, okay, I was going to say he's going to have to punish him, but he does not punish. He wants to try to prevent Salih from getting a huge elixir advantage here. So there is the poison in the left lane against that pump. Salih's going to answer with a Golem in the back. Does Ace have a Pekka? He does. So here comes the Pekka. She's going to go ahead and meet that Golem right on Ace's side of the arena. But with the Night Witch backing up the Golem, seeing how Ace just used his poison, he still could be in trouble here. The problem with the Night Witch and what makes Night Witch so viable still in beatdown decks is even if you have a Pekka, the Golem, as you can see, can still get a significant amount of chip damage on the right tower. So the Golemites are actually doing some work here, taking that tower down by like 1/3 HP. And meanwhile, all that's going to be coming on the counter push is just a lonely Electro Wiz. But the Electro Wizard at full HP does have to be answered, even though Salih is playing a Golem deck. A full HP E-Wiz can do a lot of damage to the tower. It would certainly be a tie game, if not more, if he had let that E-Wiz go unchecked. If it was like a Mega Minion, I would have not even defended it, but there is no Mega Minion in the deck, so that is meaningless. Good job, Ash. All right, so pump on the right, and it looks like Ace is going to go ahead and attack the pump. Good Bandit there by Salih. Now he has to defend against this left push, and look at this. Goblins connect. Bandit connects. 1538 damage on that left tower. Bandit coming in the right lane. Is Ace going to defend? He's going to have to here. So here comes Goblins against the Bandit, and meanwhile, trying to punish the other lane. Here comes a Bats, Bandit, and a poison. Offensive poison there for Ace. Does get some chip damage, but it doesn't look to be enough. He has enough elixir for the Pekka. Where is he going to put the Pekka? Let's see. Pekka played at the bridge. Uh-oh. So he's going to use the Pekka to try to clear out the supporting troops, and he's going to use the Goblins and Bats to try to take out that Golem before he does too much damage. But just a splash damage alone from the death damage of that Golem is probably going to be enough to do a lot of damage to the tower, and it does indeed. It looks like with a lot of BM coming with him, those of you who guessed Sandstorm, who guessed Salih, guessed right here. Sandstorm, congratulations, taking the first victory of the CWA Pros vs. Pros against Nova Esports. I want to take this opportunity to give a huge shout out again to all of the pros that I had on here: Jigsawqt, Batman, Ace, Salih the Sniper, and ProTipsKicker, representing Nova and Sandstorm respectively. Guys, did you like this episode? Let me know, and remember, all the decks will be listed in the comments below. Huge shout out to Bren Chong. Thank you very much for everything that you do for both me and the community. It means the world to us. Make sure you guys give him some love. His info is in the description below. Guys, thanks for watching all the way to the end. Really appreciate it, and as always, take care, guys.